I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
What they say?
I hear. They say.
I don't believe it. The whole city is talking.
You hear it all over.
The cafe,
the opera,
the Praga, even Metternich repeats it.
I hear even Beethoven, his old pupil.
Why now?
After so long.
32 years? I don't believe it. They say he shouts it out all day.
I hear he cries it out all night.
Stays department.
Never goes out.
Not for a year now.
Longer.
Must be 70?
Older.
Antonio Salieri.
Famous musician.
Shouting it aloud.
Crying it aloud.
Impossible.
Incredible.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I know who started the tale.
I know who started the tale.
The old man's valet.
The old man's cook.
The valet hears him shouting.
The cook hears him crying.
What a story.
What a scandal.
What does he say, your master?
What exactly does he say, the Kapellmeister?
Alone in his house?
All day and all night.
What sins does he shout?
The old fellow.
Tell us at once. What does he cry? What does he cry? What does he cry?
Mozart!
Mozart?
Pardon, Mozart?
Pardon your assassin?
God preserve us! The mercy, Mozart?
Mozart have mercy?
He speaks in Italian excited.
German went on.
Perdoname, Mozart.
Pardon your assassin.
There was talk once before, you know.
32 years ago.
Back when Mozart was dying.
He claimed he'd been poisoned.
Some said he accused men.
Some said that man was Salieri.
But no one believed him.
They know what he really died of.
Syphilis, surely.
Like everybody else.
But what if Mozart was right?
He really was murdered.
And by him, our first Kapellmeister.
Antonio Salieri.
Well, they can't possibly be true.
It's not actually credible.
Because why?
Because why?
Why on earth would he do it? And why confess now?
After 32 years.
Salieri.
Perdonami, tuo assassino, ti chiedi perdono.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Well, I don't.
I don't believe it.
All the same.
Is it just possible?
Did
he do it after all?
Salieri.
Vi saluto, uomini del futuro. Antonio Salieri a vostro servizio. I can almost seal your ranks, waiting for your turn to live. Ghosts of the distant future, be visible. I beg you, be visible. To come into this dusty old room, this night, the smallest hour, bleak November 1823, and be my confessors. Won't you come in and stay with me till dawn, just till dawn? It's merry 6 o'clock. You hear them? Vienna is a city of slander. Everyone here tells tales, even my servants. I keep only 2 now. Been with me ever since I came here 50 years ago. The keeper of the razor and the maker of the cakes. One keeps me tidy, the other keeps me full. Believe me, I'm not been told tonight. Return tomorrow morning at precisely 6 to shave and feed your capricious master. Via. Via. Grazie. Now, won't you appear? Those about to die implore you. What must it take to make you visible, to raise you in the flesh to be my last audience? You know, does it take an invocation? That's how it's always done in opera. Yes, of course. An invocation, the only way. And I might conjure you, ghosts of the distant future, so I can see you. Ghosts of the future, shades of time to come, so much more unavoidable than those of times gone by, appear with what sympathy incarnation may endow you. Appear you, the yet to be born, the yet to hate, the yet to kill. Appear, posterity! There. It worked. That's what comes from proper training. I was taught by, look, he was a master at invocation. He had to be. In his day, that's what people went to the opera for, the raising of gods and ghosts. Yeah, nowadays, ever since Rossini became all the rage, all they care about are the escapades of hairdressers. Scusate. Invocation is exhausting business. I need refreshment. It's a bit repellent, I know. But actually, the first sin I have to confess to you is that of gluttony. Sticky gluttony at that. Infantine Italian gluttony. And honestly, my whole life I've never been able to conquer a lust for the sweet meats of northern Italy where I was born. From the ages of 3 to 73, my life has been conducted to the taste of almonds sifted in sugar, Veronese biscuits, Milanese macaroons, snow dumplings in pistachio sauce. Do not judge me too harshly. All men harbor patriotic sentiment of some kind. My parents were provincial subjects of the Austrian Empire, a Lombardy merchant and his Lombardy wife. Their notion of place was the tiny town of Vignago, which I could not wait to leave. Their notion of God was a superior Habsburg emperor inhabiting a heaven only slightly farther off than Vienna. All they required of him was that he protect commerce and keep them forever preserved in their mediocrity. My own needs were quite different. I wanted fame. Not to deceive you, I wanted to blaze like a comet across the firmament of Europe, in my own special way. Music. Absolute music. A note of sounded music is right or wrong, absolutely. Not even time can alter that. Already, you know. Music is God's art. When I was just 10, a spray of sounded notes was enough to send me almost tumbling. By 12, I was stumbling through the fields of Lombardy, humming up my anthems and motets to God's glory. My one desire was to join all the composers who had celebrated his glory through the long Italian history. And I saw him every Sunday in church, painted up on that flaking wall. I do not mean Christ. No, the Christs of Lombardy were simpering sillies with lambkins in their arms. No, I mean an old candle-smoked god with mulberry robes and staring at the world with dealer's eyes. Tradesmen had put him up there. This was a god who made bargains, real and irreversible. You give me so, I'll give you so, no more, no less. Last night before I left, Vignago forever, I went to see him. Made a bargain with him myself. I was a sober 16, filled with a desperate sense of right. I kneeled before the god of bargains and I prayed through that moldering plaster with all of my soul. Signore, let me be a composer. Grant me sufficient fame to enjoy it. And in return, I will live virtuously. I will help the lot of my fellow men. And I will honor you with much music all the days of my life. As I said amen, I saw his eyes flare. Bene Antonio, serve me and mankind, and you will be blessed. Grazie, called up to. I am his servant forever. The very next day, a family friend showed up out of the blue, took me to Vienna, paid for me to study music. Shortly after, I met the emperor who favored me. Clearly, my bargain had been accepted. Same year, I left Lombardy. A miraculous young virtuoso was touring Europe. Prodigy aged 10, and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And now, gracious ladies, obliging gentlemen, I present to you, for one performance only, my last composition, entitled The Death of Mozart. Or, did I do it? Dedicated to posterity on this, the last night of my life. The place throughout is Vienna. The year, to begin with, 1781. I am 31 years old, then. Already a prolific composer in the Habsburg court. I own a respectable house and a respectable wife. Teresa. I do not mock her. I had one requirement in domestic companionship, lack of fire, and in that omission, Teresa was conspicuous. I also had a prize pupil, Caterina Cavalieri. She would become the greatest voice of her age. But at the time, she was merely a bubbling student with merry eyes and a sweet, eatable mouth. I was very much in love with Caterina, or at least in lust. But, as my vow to God, I remained entirely faithful to my wife. I never laid a finger upon the girl, except occasionally to press her diaphragm in the way of teaching her how to sing. My ambition burned with an unquenchable fire. Its chief goal was the post of first royal Kapellmeister, then held by Giuseppe Barlow, 71 years old and apparently immortal. You, when you come, will be told that we musicians of the 18th century were little better than servants, willing slaves of the well-to-do. That is quite true. Oh. It is also quite false. Yes, we were servants, but we weren't learned servants. We used our learning to celebrate men's average lives. We took unremarkable men, usual bankers, run-of-the-mill officials, everyday soldiers and statesmen and wives, and sacramentalized their mediocrity. We smoothed their noons with strings de Vesey, We pierced their nights with kitari. Trumpets sounded when they entered the world. Trombones groaned when they left it. We provided them with processions and serenades for their rutting, high horns for their hunting, drums for their wars. The savors of their days remain because of us. Our music remembered long after their politics have been forgotten. So, I ask you, who served who? And who, I wonder, in your generations, will immortalize you?
Sir, 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 sir.
I was the most famous musician in the city of musicians when suddenly, without warning,
Mozart.
Mozart has come.
these are my vinticelli, my little winds. The secret to successful living in any large city is always to know precisely to the minute what is being done behind your back.
He's been in Salzburg.
Service of the Archbishop.
Now he's left it.
Walked out in anger.
He's here to find work.
Wants to give concerts.
He's asking for subscribers.
Of course, I'd heard about Mozart for years. Tales of his prowess were told throughout Europe.
I hear he wrote his first symphony at 5.
I hear his first concerto at 4.
A full opera at 14.
How old is he now?
25.
How long has he been there?
Oh, he's not at work.
He's here to stay.
Oh.
You are required to commission a comic opera in German from Herr Mozart.
Johann von Strack, Royal Chamberlain, a court official to its collarbone.
Why in German? Italian is the only possible language for opera.
Count Orsini Rosenberg, director of the opera, benevolent to all things Italian, especially myself.
The idea of a national opera is dear to His Majesty's heart. He desires to hear pieces in good, plain German.
Yes, but why comic? It is not the function of music to be funny.
Baron von Schwiesen, prefect of the Imperial Library, ardent Freemason, yet to find anything funny. Known for his enthusiasm for old-fashioned music as Lord Fugue.
I heard last week a remarkable serious opera from Mozart, I Domenico, King of Crete.
I heard that too. A young fellow trying to impress beyond his abilities. Too much spice. Too many notes.
Nevertheless, kindly convey the commission to him today.
I believe we're going to have trouble with this young man. He was a child prodigy and that always spells trouble. His father was Leopold Mozart, a bad-tempered Salzburg musician who dragged the boy endlessly around Europe, making him play the keyboard blindfolded, one finger, that sort of thing. All prodigies are hateful, non è vero, compositore?
L'avvengono sempre più sterili, Congliare.
Precisamente, precisamente.
What are you saying?
Nothing, Herr Chamberlain. Niente, signor Pomposo.
We meet tomorrow, I believe, on your committee to devise pensions for old musicians.
It is most gracious of you to attend, Baron.
You're a worthy man, Salieri. You should join our Brotherhood of Masons. We would welcome you warmly.
I would be honored.
If you wished, I could arrange initiation into my lodge.
That would be beyond my too.
Nonsense. We embrace men of talent, of all conditions. I may invite young Mozart also, dependent on the impression he makes.
Of course, Baron. Honor indeed. In those days, every man of influence in Vienna was a Mason, and the Baron's Lodge was by far the most fashionable. As for the coming of Mozart, I admit I was alarmed. Not about the commissioning of the comic opera, even though I was at the time working on one myself called The Stolen Bucket. No, what worried? Huh? Yeah. What worried me were tales of the man himself, who was praised entirely too much.
Such gay spirits.
Such ease of manner.
Such natural charm.
Really, where's you live?
Peter Platz.
Number 11.
The Latin lady is Madame Baylor.
Real bitch.
It takes in male lodgers, has a tribe of daughters.
I was engaged to one
A
once.
soprano named Aloysia.
Yeah, she jilted him.
But now he's an assistant.
Wait, what?
Constanza.
You mean to say that he was engaged to one sister, but Now he wants to marry another.
Exactly. Mommy's pushing marriage.
Father is in.
Daddy's really sick.
Writes every day from Salzburg.
I want to meet him. What house is this visit?
We'll be at the Baroness all summer tomorrow night.
Grazie.
His music is to be played.
Restiamo in cantato.
Certamente, signore.
So, to the Baroness Waldstadt's I went. That night changed my life. My gracious hostess left me something special. I stopped by the library first to take a little refreshment. The Baroness always put out the most delicious confections in that room whenever she knew I was coming. Dolce, caramelle, and especially a miraculous crema mascarpone. Really just cream cheese mixed with granulated sugar and suffused with rum. Oh, it was totally irresistible. I just sat down in a high-backed chair to consume this paradisal dish, unobservable, as it happened, to anyone who might come in.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Meow.
I'm going to scrunch much. I'm going to chew poo. I'm going to pounce bounce. I'm going to tear her to bits with my paws. Claws.
Before I could rise, it had become difficult to do so.
I'm going to bite you in half with my fang wang. Stanzerol, one-zero. You're trembling. I think you're frightened of puss whoops. I think you're scared to death. I think you're gonna shit yourself. Here it comes now. I can hear it coming.
No, someone will hear you.
Oh, what a melancholy note. Something's dropping from your boat.
It's stupid, really stupid.
Hey! Hey. What's terrazon?
What?
T-R-A-Z-O-N. What's that mean?
How should I know?
It's Mozart, spelled backwards, shitwit. If you ever married me, you'd be Constanza Trazon.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would, because I'd want everything backwards once I was married. I'd want to lick my wife's arse instead of her face.
Oh, you won't be licking anything at this rate. Your father's never going to give his consent to us.
And who cares about his consent?
You do. You care very much. You wouldn't do it without it.
Wouldn't I?
No, you wouldn't. Because you're too afraid of him. I know what he says about me. Marry that dreadful girl and you'll wind up lying in straw with beggars for children.
Marry me.
Don't be silly.
Marry me.
Are you serious?
Yes. Answer me this minute, yes or no. Say yes, then I can go home, shit in the bed, and shout, I did it!
Her ladyship is ready to commence.
Yes. Good. Come, dear. The music waits.
Oh, yes, by all means, Herr Schrazzle.
So, right away the concert began. I heard it faintly at first, some serenade, through the door, too horrified to actually attend. But presently, sound insisted. Solemn adagio in B flat. Started simply enough. Pulse at lower registers. Soon, bassett horns. Like a rusty old squeeze box. It would have been comical were it not for the slowness, which instead gave it a sort of serenity. Then, high above it, sounded a single note on the oboe. It hung there, unwavering, piercing me through as long as breath could hold it. And then a clarinet withdrew it and resolved it into a phrase of such delight. It had me trembling. The lights flickered, my eyes clouded. Yet that squeeze box groaned louder. The higher instruments wailed, warbled, sending lines of sound, long lines of pain around me and through me. Pain. As I never known. Oh, my sharp old God, what is this? What? But still, the squeeze box went on, and the pain cut deeper into my shaking head, and suddenly I was running, dashing through the side door, stumbling down the stairs, into the street in the cold night, gasping for life. What is this? What? Help me, Signore. What is this pain? What is the need in this sound? Forever unfulfillable, yet fulfilling him who hears it utterly. Is it your need? Can it be yours? Dimly, the music sounded from the salon above. Dimly, the stars shone on the empty street. Suddenly, I was frightened. It seemed to me that I had heard a voice of God, and that it had issued from a creature whose own voice I had also heard. And it was the voice of an obscene child. I ran home, buried myself in my work. More pupils till there were 30, 40. More committees to help poor musicians, more anthems and motets to God's glory, and every night I prayed. Let your voice enter me. Let me be your conduit. Let me. As for Mozart, I avoided meeting him. I sent out my Viticelli for whatever scores of his could be found.
6 forte piano sonatas composed in Munich.
2 in Mannheim.
A Parisian symphony.
Clever. They're all clever, and yet to me they seem completely empty.
A divertimento indeed.
Cassazione in G.
A grand litany in E flat.
Same. Conventional, even boring. The productions of a precocious youngster. Leopold Mozart's swanky son, nothing more. That serenade was obviously an exception in his work. The sort of accident that any composer might stumble upon on a lucky day. Had I simply been taken by surprise that the creature could write music at all. Suddenly I was immensely cheered. I decided that I would see him out after all, and would welcome him myself to Vienna.
Death and fireworks, gentlemen! Mozart is here! He's waiting below.
Majesty.
Je suis femme impatient.
Emperor Joseph II of Austria, son of Maria Theresa, brother of Marie Antoinette, adorer of music, provided it placed no great strain upon the royal ear. Majesty, I have written a little march in Mozart's honor. May I play it as he comes in?
By all means, court composer, what a delightful idea!
haven't met him yet.
I shall fetch him, Your Majesty.
Yes. Mon Dieu. I wish we could have a competition. Mozart against some other virtuoso. 2 keyboards in contest. Wouldn't that be fun, Baron?
Not to me, Majesty. In my view, musicians are not horses to be run against one another.
Ah. Well. There it is.
Herr Mozart, Majesty.
Ah, splendid. Court composer, Allons. Admit him, please. Charming compatitude. Mozart!
Majesty, Your Majesty's humble slave, let me kiss your royal hand 100,000 times.
No, s'il vous plaît. A little less enthusiasm, I beg you. Come, sir, levez-vous. You will not call it, but the last time we met, you were also on the floor. My sister remembers it to this day. This young man, all of 6 years old, mind you, slipped on the floor at Schönbrunn. Came a nasty curler to his little head, and have I told you this before?
No.
And my sister Antoinette runs forward, picks him up herself, and what do you think he does? Jumps right into her arms! And hoopla, just like that. Kisses her on both cheeks and says, will you marry me? Yes or no? I cannot be embarrass you here, Mozart. You know everyone here, sure.
Yes, sire, Herr Director, Herr Prefect.
Delighted to see you again.
But not, I think, our esteemed court composer, a most serious omission. No one who cares for art can afford not to know Herr Salieri. He wrote that exquisite little march of welcome for you.
It's a trifle, Majesty.
Nevertheless,
I'm overwhelmed, Signore.
ideas simply pour out of him, don't they, Struck?
Endlessly, sire. Well done, Salieri.
Let it be my pleasure then to introduce you. Court composer Salieri, Herr Mozart of Salzburg.
Finalmente. Che gioia. Che duetto straordinario.
Grazie, signori. Milioni benvenuti. Sono commosso, un onore eccezionale e controllo. Un compositore brillante e famosissimo.
Grazie.
Tell me, Mozart, have you received our commission for the opera?
Indeed, I have, Majesty. I am so grateful I can hardly speak. I must tell you, I swear you will have the best, the most perfect entertainment ever offered at Monarch. I've already found a libretto.
Have you? I didn't hear of this.
Forgive me, Herr Director, I entirely omitted to tell you.
May I ask why?
It didn't seem that important.
Not important.
Not really, no.
It is important to me, Herr Mozart.
Yes, I see that. Of course.
And who, pray, is it by?
Stefani.
Oh, a most unpleasant man.
But a brilliant writer.
Do you think?
The story really is most amusing, Majesty. The whole plot takes place in well, it's all set in
Where is it set?
It's rather saucy, Majesty.
Yes, where?
Well, it's all set in a seraglio.
A what?
A pasha's harem.
And you imagine this is a suitable subject for performance at a national theater?
Yes! Why not? Oh, there's nothing offensive in it, nothing offensive in the world, I swear on my honor, Majesty, nothing offensive in the world. It's full of proper German virtues.
And what would those be? Scusate, but being a foreigner, I'm not sure.
You are being cattivo, court composer.
At all, Majesty.
Come then, Mozart, name us a proper German virtue.
Love, sire. I've yet to see that expressed in any opera.
Well answered, Mozart.
Scusate, but I was aware of little else expressed in opera.
I mean manly love, signore, not male sopranos screeching or couples rolling their eyes, all that absurd Italian nonsense. I mean the real thing.
And do you know the real thing yourself, Herr Mozart?
Upon your pardon, sire, I think I do.
Bravo! When do you think it will be done?
The first act is already finished.
It can't be more than 2 weeks since you started.
Composing is not hard when you have the right audience to please, sire.
A charming reply, Majesty.
Indeed, Baron. Fete and fireworks! It seems we are going to have fete and fireworks. Au revoir, Monsieur Mozart. Soyez bienvenue à la cour.
Majesté, je suis comblé d'honneur d'accepter dans le maison de pour père tous les musiciens servir un honneur aussi plein de discernement que votre majesté. C'est un honneur qui dépasse le sommet de mes dieux.
There it is. I'll leave you gentlemen to get better acquainted.
Majesty.
Votre majesté.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Welcome, Mozart. I shall see much more of you. Depend on it.
Thank you.
Bene.
Bene.
I too wish you success in your opera.
I shall have it. It's going to be superb. I must tell you, I've already found the most excellent singer for the leading part.
Who's that?
Her name is Cavalieri. Caterina Cavalieri. She's really German, but she thinks she can advance her career by sporting an Italian name.
She's right. It was my idea. She is in fact my prize pupil. Silly way. The singer's really very innocent, but, you know, she's only 20.
Yes.
I had kept my hands off her, yes, but I couldn't stand the thought of anyone else's upon her, least of all his.
You're a good fellow, Salieri, and that's a jolly little thing you wrote for me.
Of course, it was my pleasure.
Let's see if I can remember it, may I?
By all means, it's yours.
The rest is just the same, isn't it?
You have a remarkable memory.
Grazie ancora, signore. It doesn't really work, that fourth there. Let's try the third above. Yes, good.
Excuse me. I must go.
Really? Why don't you try a variation?
Oh, no, thank you. I must attend on the Emperor.
Ah,
It's been a delight to meet you.
for me too. Thank you for the march.
Was it then? So soon I began entertaining thoughts of murder. Of course not. At least not in real life. In art, it was another matter. I decided then I would compose a huge, tragic opera that would astound the world. And I knew my theme. I would set it to the legend of Danaus, who, for a monstrous crime, was chained to a rock for all eternity. His head repeatedly struck by lightning. Wickedly in my head, I saw Mozart in that position. In reality, of course, he was in no danger from me at all. Not yet. The first performance of the induction from the Seraglio. The creature's expression of manly love. The creature had contrived to wear for the occasion a coat even more vulgar than usual. As for the music, it matched the code completely. For my dear pupil, Caterina Cavalier, here is quite simply the showingest aria I had ever heard. 10 minutes of scales and ornaments amounted in sum to a vast emptiness. So ridiculous was the piece, in fact. So much what might be demanded by a foolish young soprano that I knew precisely what Mozart must have demanded for in return for it. Although engaged to be married, he'd had her. I knew beyond any doubt he'd had my darling girl.
Majesty, may I present my fiancée, Fräulein Weber.
Enchanté, Fräulein.
Your Majesty,
Constanza is the singer herself.
Indeed.
I am not your Majesty. Don't be silly, Wolfgang.
So, Mozart, a good effort. Decidedly that. A good effort.
Did you really like it, sire?
I thought it was most interesting. Yes, indeed. A trifle, how shall one say, Director?
Too many notes, Your Majesty?
Very well put. Too many notes.
I don't understand.
Oh, dear fellow, don't take it too hard. There are, in fact, only so many notes a ear can hear in the course of an evening. I think I'm right in saying that, aren't I, Court Composer?
Yes, Majesty, I would say yes. On the whole, yes.
There you are. It's clever, it's German, it's quality work, and there are simply too many notes. Do you see?
There are just as many notes, Majesty, neither more nor less than are required.
Well, there it is.
Herr Salieri, is he angry?
No, of course not. He respects you for your views.
I hope so. What did you think yourself? Did you care for the piece at all?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Occasionally it was, at its best, it was truly charming.
And at other times?
At other times, just at other times, say during Caterina's aria, for example, it was perhaps maybe just a little excessive.
Katerina is an excessive girl. In fact, she's insatiable. I mean, in regard to vocal ornament.
Nonetheless, as my revered teacher, the Chevalier Gluck, used to tell me, one must avoid writing music which smells of music.
What does that mean?
Music which makes one too aware of the virtuosity of the composer.
Well, I hate to offend the Chevalier, even though I am one myself.
Indeed.
Oh, yes, the Pope made Wolfgang a Chevalier when he was only 14.
Extraordinary.
They say Gluck used the name all the time. He insisted on being addressed by it.
You prefer not to be?
I think titles are absurd in connection with music.
Even court composer?
What? Oh, ha! Well, that's different, of course. My father's right again. He always says I should padlock my mouth. I actually shouldn't speak at all.
Nonsense. I was just being, as the emperor would call it, cattivo. You haven't introduced me to your charming fiancée.
Oh, of course. Constanza, this is Herr Salieri, court composer, Fräulein Weber.
Delighted, Count Fräulein.
How do you do, Excellency?
So, if I may, when are you two to be married?
We have to secure my father's consent. He's an excellent man, he's a wonderful man, but stubborn in some ways.
Excuse me, but how old are you?
26.
Your father's consent is scarcely indispensable.
You see?
No, it's not indispensable, of course not.
My advice to you would be to marry and to be happy. It is clear that you have found what is quite obviously un tesoro raro.
Me? Talk very much.
Good night.
Good night, Excellency.
Good night, sir, and thank you. Constanza.
As I watched her walk off on the arm of the preacher, I felt the lightning thought strike. Have her for Caterina. Abomination. Never in my life had I entertained a notion so sinful.
They're married.
What?
Mozart and Weber married.
Really? Yes, his father. It will be furious.
Oh, they didn't even wait for his consent.
Where have they set up house?
Wiebinger
Number 12.
Not bad.
Considering they've no money.
Now, is that really true?
He's wildly extravagant.
But it's way beyond his means.
Look, he has pupils.
Only 3.
Why so few?
She's embarrassing.
He makes scenes.
Makes enemies.
Even Strock, he cultivates.
Struck.
Only last night.
At Kapellmeister Bono's house.
7 months in the city, not one job. I'm not to be tried again, is that it?
Oh, of course not.
I know what goes on, and so do you. Vienna is entirely in the hands of foreigners, worthless Italians, like Kapellmeister Bono.
You're in the man's house.
Court composer Salieri. Gosh, did you hear his last opera, The Stolen Bucket? Did you?
Of course I did.
Unbearable! Pum 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 pum. Tonic and dominant, from here to resurrection. Not one interesting modulation all night. Salieri is a musical idiot. Please.
He's had too much to drink.
He often has.
Why are Italians so terrified of the slightest complexity in music? Show them one chromatic passage and they think, oh, how sick, how morbid, morboso, himbe! No wonder the music in this court is so dreary. And in opera, they use the same convention over and over again. Tremolondo means rage, sforzando means excitement, C minor means gravity, D minor means terror, round and round like donkeys at a grindstone. Lower your voice, lower your breeches. It's just a joke. You look like a toad. I mean your coat, and you're goggling like a toad.
You would do best to retire for the night, for your own sake.
Salieri has 50 pupils. I have 3. How am I supposed to live? I'm a married man now. Of course, I realize you don't concern yourselves with money in these exalted circles. All the same, did you know behind his back they call His Majesty Kaiser Keep-It? Mozart! I shouldn't have said that. Forgive me, it was just a joke. Another joke. We're all friends here, aren't we? What's wrong with him?
Good night.
No, please, sir. Your hand, please, first. Give me a post.
That is not in my power, Mozart.
Princess Elizabeth is looking for a tutor. One word from you can secure it for me.
I regret. That is solely in the recommendation of court composer Salieri.
Do you know I am better than any musician in Vienna, do you? Italians! them! Italians everywhere. The girl who doesn't love me, the girl who doesn't love me, girl who doesn't love me, can lick my arse instead.
Barely 1 month later, that thought of revenge became more than a thought.
Orphan!
I pumped!
Believe it or not, once again, I was in the same concealing chair in the Baroness's library, and again, eating the same delicious dessert.
You lost! Now, there's the penalty.
I was on my own at a party for the New Year's Eve. My wife was visiting her parents in Italy.
Well, what? What is it?
I want to measure your calves.
Ooh!
Well,
Definitely not, you cheeky bugger!
come on.
That's my touchdown here, all fair and welcome forfeits.
No, it isn't, so you can both buzz off.
No, you have to hit me, otherwise you won't be allowed to play again.
Choose something else then.
I choose that now. Get on up there. Come on, quick. I don't see.
Quick, before someone sees.
Hold up, drink.
I don't have to be held, thank you.
Yes, you do. That's part of the penalty.
That's more than enough of that.
Ooh, 17 inches from me. I hate them.
I won't do it. You hold her.
No, that's not fair.
Yes, it is. You lost to me, too.
It's been done now, let me down.
Hold her, Carl.
No.
And stand up! Gentlemen, if you please.
It's only a game,
We
Wilfro.
meant no harm on my word.
Get down off of them now. Thank you. We will see you later.
Oh, come now, Mozart. Don't be pompous.
Please excuse us now! Do you realize what you've done?
No, what?
Just lost your reputation, that's all. Now you're a loose girl.
Don't be so silly.
You're a married woman, for God's sake.
And what of it?
A young wife does not allow her legs to be handled in public. Could you not measure your own ugly legs?
What?
Do you realize what you've done? You've shamed me. That's all. Shamed me.
Don't be so ridiculous.
Shamed me in front of them.
You! Shame you! If there's any shame around, Lovey, it's mine.
What do you mean?
You've only had every pupil who ever came to you.
That's not true.
Every single female pupil.
Name them. Name them.
The Arnhammer girl, the Rumbet girl, Katerina Cavalieri, that sly little whore. She wasn't even your pupil. She was Salieri's. Which actually, my dear, may be why he has hundreds and you have none. He doesn't drag them into bed!
Of course he doesn't. He can't get it up. That's why. Have you heard his music? That's the sound of a man who can't get it up.
I'm sick of you!
At least I can do that. No one ever said I couldn't do that.
You fart! I hate you! I hate you forever and ever! I hate you!
Oh, son, don't cry. Please don't cry. I can't bear it when you cry. I just didn't want you to look cheap in people's eyes. That's all. Here. Beat me. Beat me. I'm your slave, Stanzi Marini. Stanzi Marini, Beanie, Genie. I'll stand here like a little lamb and bear your strokes. Come on, do it. Here. Batti.
No.
Batti, mio tesoro.
No.
Ah, stanzily, wanzily, piggly, poo.
Stop it.
Stanzi, wanzy had a fit. Shit her stays and made him split.
Stop it!
And when they took away her skirt, Stanzi, wanzy ate the dirt.
Stop!
Oh, do it again. Do it again. I cast myself at your stinking feet, Madonna.
evening.
Excellency?
How long have you been there?
I was asleep until a second ago. Are you two quarreling?
No,
Yes,
of course
we
not.
are. He's been very irritating.
Caro air. Now is the time for New Year's resolutions. Irritating, lovely young ladies surely cannot be one of ours. Why don't you go to the dining room and get us each a sorbet, huh?
But why don't we all go to the table?
Herr Salieri is quite right. You should bring them here. It will be your punishment.
Stanzi!
Besides, I can keep your good wife company. After all, there is no better peace offering than a sorbetto of anise seed.
I prefer tangerine.
Very well, tangerine it is then. But if you could manage anise seed for me, I'd be deeply obliged. So the new year can start coolly for all three of us.
I'd be honored, signore. And then I will play you at billiards. What do you say?
I'm afraid I don't play.
You don't?
Wolfgang would rather play at billiards than anything. He's very good at it.
I'm the best. I may nod occasionally at composing, but at billiards, never.
A maestro at the cue.
Exactly! It's a maestro's game. I think I shall write a grand fantasia for billiard balls, trios, cacciaturas, whole arpeggios, and ivory. And then I'll have to play it myself in public. It'll have to be me because none of those Italian charlatans like Clementi could get their fingers around the cue. Scusate, signore.
He's a love, really.
And lucky you. If I may, you are an astonishing creature.
Tall very much.
Your husband, on the other hand, does not appear to be so bright.
We're desperate, sir.
What?
We've no money and no prospects of any, that's the truth.
But he gives many public concerts?
They don't pay enough. What he needs are pupils. Illustrious pupils. His father calls us spendthrifts, but that's not fair. I manage as well as anyone could. There's simply not enough. Don't tell him I talked to you, please.
This is solely between us. How can I help?
My husband needs security, sir. If only he could find regular employment, everything would be all right. Is there nothing at court?
No, not at the moment, no.
The Princess Elizabeth needs a tutor.
Really? Hadn't heard.
One word from you and the post would be his. Others would follow at once.
Well, he's coming back.
Please, Excellency, you can't imagine what a difference it would make.
We can't talk about this now.
When then? Oh, please.
Well, come and see me tomorrow. Alone.
I can't do that.
I'm a married man.
All the same.
What time does he work?
Afternoons?
Come and see me at 3.
I can't possibly.
Yes or no? In his interests. So, I've done it. Spoken it aloud and fighted her. With that vow I made. Fidelity, virtue, all that. I don't think of all that now. The next morning, I waited in fever. Would she come? I had no idea. And if she did, how would I behave? Was I actually going to seduce a young wife of 2 months' standing? Part of me, much of me, wanted it badly. Yes. Badly. Badly was the word for it. Sir, upon the stroke, she come! She come! Oh, grazie, 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 grazie. Signora.
Excellency?
Come. Grazie.
I should not have come. My husband would be frantic if he knew. He's a very jealous man.
Are you a jealous woman?
Why do you ask?
It's not passion, I understand. If I may, you're looking even prettier than you were last night.
Not very much. I brought some manuscripts by Wolfgang. Once you see them, you'll understand how right he is for a royal post. Will you look at them, please, while I wait?
What now?
Yes, I have to take them back with me. He'll miss them otherwise. He doesn't make copies. These are all originals.
Do take a seat. I have something special to show you.
What's that?
Capezzoli di Venere, nipples of Venus. It's Roman chestnuts in brandied sugar.
No, thank you.
Oh, do try them. And my cook make them especially for you.
Me?
Oh, yes. They're quite rare.
Then I guess I'd better, hadn't I?
Mhm.
Just one. It's not very much. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're delicious.
Aren't they?
Mm.
Here, have another.
I couldn't possibly.
Oh. Yeah, I do believe that you're the most generous girl in the world.
Generous?
Oh, it's my name for you. I thought last night that Constanza is too stiff a name for that girl. I shall rechristen her Gelosa, La Gelosa. Then I shall write a delightful song for her under that name, and she'll sing it just for me.
I'm much out of practice, sir.
La Gelosa. Don't tell me it's going to prove inaccurate, my name for you.
What name do you give your wife, Excellency?
Ah. I am not an excellency, and I call my wife Signora Salieri. If I had any other name for her, it would be Lestaccio. She's a very upright lady.
Is she here now? I'd like to meet her.
Alas, no, she's visiting her mother in Verona. Constanza! Tomorrow night I dine with the Emperor. One word from me recommending your husband as tutor to Princess Elizabeth, and that invaluable post is his. Believe me, when I speak to His Majesty in matters musical, no one contradicts me.
I believe you.
Bene. Now, surely service of that sort deserves some little recompense in return.
How little?
Size of a kiss?
Just one?
If one seems fair to you. Does it?
I fancy that's fairness enough.
Oh, pity. Seems like such small payment to secure a position every musician in Vienna is hoping for.
What do you mean?
Was I not clear?
No, not at all.
Pity. Another pity. 1,000 pities.
I can't believe it. I just don't believe it.
What?
What you just said.
What did I say? I said nothing.
Oh, I'm going now. I'm
Constanza,
getting out of this.
Constanza,
Let me pass,
wait,
please.
Please. Constanza, I'm a clumsy man. You think me sophisticated? Take a true look. I've got cunning. I live off of sweetmeats and ink. I hardly ever see women at all. When I met you, I envied Mozart from the depths of my soul. Out of that envy came stupid thoughts. For one silly second, I dared imagine that from that vast store you obviously possess, you might spare me one coin of tenderness, which your rich husband does not need. Inspire me also. I amuse.
Mozart was right. You're wicked.
He said that?
All Italians are performers, he said. Be very careful with that one. Meaning you. He was being comic, of course.
Yes.
But not that comic, actually. I mean, you're playing a pretty obvious part, aren't you, dear? Small town boy, and all the time as clever as cutlets. Aw, you're sulking, are you? When Mozart sulks, I smack his body. He rather likes it. Would you like me to scold you a bit and smack your body too?
Oh, shit! You silly comic! limit our talk to your husband. He is a brilliant keyboard player, there's no question. But the Princess Elizabeth also requires a tutor in vocal music, and I just don't know if he's the man for that. I would like for you to leave that behind so I may determine if he is mature enough. I will study it overnight. You will study my proposal, not to be vague. That is the price. Good afternoon. The sordidness of it. The sheer sordidness. Worse than if I'd actually done it. To be that far in sin and made him feel so ridiculous as well. Nobody Salieri. Had I behaved this way before he appeared? I toyed with adultery, blackmailed women, and it was all going, slipping, growing rotten because of him! First and only drafts of the music. It was perplexing it. And then suddenly alarming. It was evident that Mozart was simply transcribing music already completely finished in his head, and finished as most music is never finished. You could displace one note and there would be diminishment, displace one phrase and the structure would collapse. Here again, only now in abundance, were the same sounds I heard in that library, the same pressing harmonies, glancing collisions, agonizing lines. It was clear that serenade had been no accident. I was staring through the cage with those meticulous ink strokes at his nakedness, standing somewhere in the city, as a giggling child, can put on paper without actually setting down his billiard cue. Casual notes, which turn my most considered ones into lifeless scratchings. Grazie, signore. You put in me the desire to serve you, which most men do not have. And then you saw to it that the service was shameful in the ears of the servant. Grazie. You put in me the desire to praise you, which most men do not feel. And then you made me mute. Grazie ancora. You gave me the perception of the incomparable. And then you ensured that I would know myself forever mediocre. What was my fault? Until this day, I have strived for virtue with rigor. I have labored long hours to better my fellows. I have worked and worked. The talent you gave me, you know how hard I worked. Solely in the end, that in the pursuit of the art, which alone makes the world comprehensible to me, I might hear your voice. And then to hear it, and the one name it says is Mozart. Spiteful, sniggering, conceited Mozart, who has never helped another man for 1 second. Shit-talking Mozart and his body-smacking wife! Him you have chosen to be your conduit! And my sole reward, my sublime privilege, is to be the only man alive who shall clearly recognize your incarnation. Grazie ancora. So be it. From this day, we are enemies, you and I. They say God is not mocked. I say man is not mocked. I am not mocked! They say the Spirit bloweth where it listeth. I tell you no, it must list to virtue or not blow at all! Dio just. You are the enemy I name thee now, nemico eterno. In this I swear to you, as long as I have breath in my body, I shall strive to block you on earth for as long as I am able. What use is man, after all? Not to teach God his lessons. I must pause before I tell you God's response to my challenge. Indeed, Constanza's all horrors that follow I must stop. The bladder, being a human appendage, is not something you need concern yourselves with yet. I, being living, though barely, am at its constant call. When I return, I shall tell you about the war I waged with God through his preferred creature, speaking of which, creature, of course, had to be destroyed. I've been listening to the cats in the courtyard. They're all singing Earl Sydney. I've seen cats that decline as badly as composers. Domenico Scarlatti actually had one that used to stroll across the keys and could pick out decent subjects for food. But that was a Spanish cat of the Enlightenment, appreciated counterpoint. And nowadays they all prefer coloratura, just like the public. It's now the last hour of my life. I need you to understand me, not forgive. I do not seek forgiveness. I was a good man, as the world calls good. What use was that to me? Was goodness enough to make me a good composer? Was Mozart good? Goodness is nothing in the furnace of art. On that dreadful night of the manuscripts, my life acquired a terrible and thrilling purpose. Blocking one of God's purest manifestations. See, I had the power. God needed Mozart to let him into the world, and Mozart needed me for worldly advancement. So it was a battle to the end, and Mozart was the battleground. He was a cunning adversary, I have to say that about him. Witness the fact that in the blocking of him on Earth, I was given the satisfaction of obstructing a disliked human rival. I wonder which of you would refuse that chance if offered, huh? I felt the danger once, as soon as I issued my challenge. What would God's response to me be? Would he strike me dead for my impiety? Don't laugh. I was no sophisticate of the salons. I'm just a small town Catholic boy from bread. Very next thing that happened, barely an hour later. Constanza returned. Signora?
My husband is at a soiree of Baron von Swieten, concert of Sebastian Bach. He didn't think I would enjoy it.
I see. I'll ring if we require anything. Thank you.
Where do we go then?
What?
Do we do it in here? Why not? Well, let's get on with it.
Your things are there. Please take them and go now at once.
You shit!
Via! Don't return.
You rotten shit!
Via! You see how it was? Oh, I would have liked to have had her. Now, more than ever. But I wanted nothing petty. My war was no longer with Mozart. It was through him to God, who loved him so. Amadeus. Amadeus? The next day, Caterina Cavalieri came for her lesson. I offered up the same halting speech about coins of tenderness and dubbed the girl La Generosa. My limitations in love, unfortunately, always been as bad as they are in art. Fortunately, proved sufficient for Caterina. She consumed 20 nipples of Venus, kissed me with brandy breath, and slipped easily into my bed. Where she remained for many years as my mistress behind my good wife's back. And we soon erased in sweat any trace of the little figure, the creature preceding me. So much for my vow of sexual virtue. That evening, I went to the palace and resigned from all my committees to help poor musicians. So much for my vow of social virtue. I then went to the emperor and recommended a man of no talent whatever to instruct the Princess Elizabeth.
Yes, Sumner. A dull man, surely. What of Mozart?
I cannot recommend Mozart, Majesty, not in good conscience. One hears too many stories.
Well, they may be just gossip.
One of them, I'm afraid, concerns a pupil of mine, a very young singer.
Charmant.
Not pleasant, Majesty. True.
I see. Let it be Herr Sumner then. I dare say he can't do much harm. To be frank, no one can do much harm musically to the Princess Elizabeth.
Mozart certainly never suspected me. The emperor announced the appointment in his usual way.
Well, there it is.
And I commiserated with the loser.
It's my own fault. My father always says I should be more obedient. Know my place. He'll send me 16 lectures when he hears of this.
It was a serious loss as far as Mozart was concerned.
His list of pupils, hardly most.
6 at most.
And now a baby to keep.
A boy.
Poor fellow. If I expected fury from God, none came. None. Instead, incredibly, in 84 and 85, I became regarded as infinitely the superior composer. This in spite of the fact that these were the 2 years in which he wrote his best keyboard concerti and his string quartets.
Haydn calls the quartets unsurpassed.
They were, but no one heard them.
Von Steven calls the concerti sublime.
They were, but no one noticed. The Viennese greeted each new concerto with the squeals of delight they usually reserve for a new style of bonnet. Each one was heard once and then totally forgotten. In contrast, my operas were heard everywhere and saluted by everyone. I wrote Semiramis for Munich.
Rapturously received.
People faint with pleasure.
I composed a comic opera for Vienna, the Grotta di Traffolio.
Oh, the talk of the city.
Cafes are buzzing.
I finally finished my tragic opera Danaus and produced it in Paris.
Oh, stupendous reception.
Plaudits shake the room.
Your name sounds throughout the empire.
All of Europe.
Comprehensible. Almost as if I were being deliberately pushed from triumph to triumph. I filled my head with golden opinions, yes, and my house with golden furniture. My own taste was for plain things, but I denied it. The successful lived with gold, and so would I. I grew confident. I grew resplendent. I gave salons and soirees. I worshipped the season round at the altar of sophistication.
Oh, Mozart heard your comedy last night.
He was speaking of it with the Princess Dushnovsky.
He said you should be made to clean up your own mess.
He said that? What charmers these Salzburgers are.
People are outraged by him.
He empties drawing rooms, and now Van Sweeten is angry with him.
Van Sweeten? I thought he was the Baron's little pet.
Mozart has asked leave to write an Italian opera.
Italian opera? Threat! My kingdom!
And the Baron is scandalized.
Why? What's the subject?
Figaro! The marriage of Figaro! That disgraceful player Beaumarchais! That's all he can find to waste his talent on? A vulgar farce! Noblemen lusting after chambermaids, their wives dressing up in stupid disguises anyone could penetrate in a second. When I reproved him, he said I reminded him of his father. I simply cannot imagine why Mozart should want to set that rubbish to music.
Because I want to do a piece about real people, Baron, and I want to set it in a real place. A boudoir. Because that, to me, is the most exciting place on earth. Underclothes on the floor, sheets still warm from a woman's body, even piss pot brimming under the bed.
Mozart!
I want real life, Baron, not
Amadeus was a legend, and that did not bore the French.
It is impossible to bore the French, except with real life.
I had assumed, now that you had joined our Brotherhood of Masons, you would choose more elevated themes.
Oh, elevated, elevated. The only thing a man should elevate is his doodle.
You are provoking, sir. Has everything to be a joke with you?
I'm sorry for the language, Baron, but really, how can we go on forever with these gods and heroes?
Because they go on forever. That's why. They represent the eternal in us. Opera is here to ennoble us, Mozart. You and me just as well as the Emperor. It is an aggrandizing art. It celebrates the eternal in man and ignores the ephemeral, the goddess in woman and not the laundress.
Well said, sir. Exactly.
Well said, yes, well said, exactly. I don't understand you. You're up on perches, but it doesn't hide your arseholes. You don't give a shit about gods and heroes. I mean, which one of you, if you are honest, each one of you, who of you is more familiar with Hercules than your hairdresser? Or Horatius? Or your stupid Danaeus? Or mine too, Mithridates, King of Pontus, Il Signor di Scipione? All these anguished antiques, they're bores. Bores, bores, bores. All serious operas written in the last century are boring. Well, 999 out of 1,000. Look at us. 4 gaping mouths. What a perfect vocal quartet. We'd love to write it. Just this second of time, this now, here, as you are, Herr Chamberlain, thinking, impertinent Mozart, I must speak to the Emperor at once. Herr Prefect, thinking, ignorant Mozart, debasing opera with his vulgarity. Herr Court Composer, thinking,
German Mozart, what can he finally know about music?
and Mozart himself in the middle thinking, I'm just a good fellow, why do they all disapprove of me? That's why opera is important, Baron, because it's realer than any play. A dramatic poet would have to put those thoughts down one after another just to capture this second of time. A composer can put them all down at once and make you hear each one. Astonishing device, the vocal quartet. I tell you, I want to write a finale lasting half an hour. A quartet becoming a quintet, becoming a sextet, a septet, an octet, a nonet, on, wider and wider, all the sounds multiplying and rising together and together, making a sound entirely new. I bet you that's how God hears the world. Millions of sounds ascending and mixing in his ear to become an unending music, indistinguishable to us. That's our job. That's our job, we composers. To take the inner thoughts of him and him and him and her and chambermaids and court composers, and we turn the audience into God. I'm sorry. I talk nonsense all day. It's incurable. Ask Sandro. My tongue is stupid. My heart isn't.
No. You're a good fellow, under all your nonsense. I know that. He'll make a fine new brother, won't he, Salieri?
Better than I, Baron.
Just try, my friend, to be more serious with your gifts.
Wonderful tune, sir.
Grazie, signore. Stop frowning, Herr Chamberlain. I'm a jackass. It's easy to be friends with a jackass. Just shake his hoof. Tell the Emperor the opera's finished. Finished? Right here, my noodle. The rest is just scribbling. Goodbye. Good day to you. I'll make him proud. You'll see. That young man really is
Very lively.
intolerable. Intolerable.
How was I going to stop this? How could I block this opera of Figaro? Incredible to believe, but within 6 weeks, he had completed the entire score.
Figaro is complete. The first performance will be on May the 1st, so soon. There's no way we can stop it.
I have an idea. Una piccola idea.
What?
Mia credo che c'è un balletto nel terzo atto.
Sì.
E
What does he
dici,
say?
non è vero che l'imperatore ha proibito il balletto nelle sue opere?
Uno balletto.
Precisamente.
Oh, capisco. Ma che meraviglia, perfetto. Veramente ingegnoso.
What is it? What is he suggesting?
Meeting at the theater.
Of course, immediately. I'd forgotten. You are brilliant for a composer.
I've said no.
I must say I resent this extremely. Mozart is right about some things. There is far too much Italian chattero in this court. Now, please do inform me at once. What was just said?
Pazienza, my dear Chamberlain, pazienza. Just wait and see. Mozart, a word with you, please.
Yes,
By the way,
Director?
I would like to see your score of Figaro.
Certainly. Why?
Just bring it here to me. Into my hand, if you please. Now then, did you not know that His Majesty has expressly forbidden ballet in his operas,
Ballet?
such as occurs in your third act?
That is not a ballet, Herr Director. That is a dance at Figaro's wedding.
Exactly. A dance.
But the Emperor did not mean to prohibit dancing when it was a part of the story. He made that law to prevent insertions of stupid ballet, like in French opera, and quite right, too.
It is not for you, Herr Mozart, to interpret the Emperor's edicts, merely to obey them.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Excellency?
Taking out what should never have been put in. Now then, perhaps in future you will obey imperial command.
But if that goes, there will be a hole right at the climax of the story. Salieri? This is Salieri's idea!
The absurd.
How do you think of that? Nothing I had ever done could have possibly made him think of that on his own. Had God given him the idea?
It's a conspiracy. I can smell it. I can smell it. It's a conspiracy.
Control yourself.
But what do you expect me to do? The first performance is 2 days off.
Write it over. That is your forte, is it not? Writing at speed.
Not when the music is absolutely perfect. Not when it is perfect as it is. I shall appeal to the Emperor. I shall appeal to him myself. I'll hold a rehearsal especially for him.
The Emperor does not attend rehearsals.
He'll attend this one. Make no mistake. He will come to this one and then he'll deal with you.
The issue is simple. Write your act again today, or withdraw the opera. That's final.
Shit! Ha! Ooh! Rossini, Rosen shit! Rosen clip! Rosen. I'll call a rehearsal! You'll see! The Emperor will come! come. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. I forbid it. Of course, you already know.
No what?
No matter.
Wolfgang, if you wish, I will speak with the Emperor, see if I can get him to attend a rehearsal.
You wouldn't.
Well, I can't guarantee he'll come, but I can certainly try. Good night. Good night. Needless to say, I did nothing whatever in the matter. Yet, to my utter stupefaction, in the middle of the final rehearsal for Figaro next day,
Fete and fireworks! Fete and fireworks! Gentlemen, good afternoon.
completely against his usual practice, the Emperor appeared.
I can't wait for this Mozart, I assure you. Je prévois de merveilles.
Majesty!
The God finally decided to defend him against me. Was he engaging with me at last?
I cannot express my gratitude enough. I am so grateful.
Hush, hush, speak nothing of it. One thing about the Emperor's appearance seemed more than coincidence. He came at precisely the moment when the dancers would have begun, had not they and their music been entirely cut. No, instead, he stood with us and watched the dramatic action proceed as what should have been a dance of celebrating peasants dancing the fandango in the middle of the stage, stood entirely motionless, their arms frozen in the air.
I don't understand. Is it modern?
No, Majesty.
Then what?
The hair director has removed a dance that would have occurred at this point.
Why was this done?
It's your own regulation, sire. No ballet in your operas.
Majesty, this is not a ballet. It is a part of a wedding feast entirely necessary for the story.
It certainly looks very odd the way it is. I can't say I like it.
Nor do I, Majesty.
Do you like it, Rosenberg?
It's not a question of liking, Majesty. Your own law decrees it.
Yes. All the same, this is nonsense. Look at them. They're like waxworks down there.
Well, not exactly,
I
Majesty.
don't like waxworks.
Nor do I, Majesty.
Well, who would then? What do you say, Salieri?
Italians are fond of waxworks, Majesty, and our religion is largely based upon them.
You are cattivo again, court composer.
Your Majesty, Count Rosenberg is very worried that if the music is put back, it would create the most unfortunate precedent. One would thereafter have to endure hours of dancing in opera.
I think we can guard against that. You know, Chamberlain, I really think we can guard against hours of dancing. Please restore Herr Mozart's music.
But, Majesty, I must insist that
You will oblige me, Rosenberg. I wish to hear Mozart's music. Do you understand me?
Yes, Majesty.
Oh, God, thank you, Majesty. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you a million times forever and entirely.
Yes, very good. A little less enthusiasm, I beg you.
Excuse me.
Well, there it is.
So, Figaro was produced in spite of all my efforts. I sat in my box on May 1st, 1786, and watched it happen. Conspicuous defeat for me, but at the same time I was strangely excited. My March. My poor March of welcome, now set to enchant the world forever.
Almost in your style, that last bit. More vulgar, of course. Far more obvious than you would ever be.
Exactly.
I heard the thrilling second act, the restored third, the astounding fourth. What shall I tell you who will one day see this for yourself? You will. No matter what else shall pass, this must remain. Scene was set in a summer garden. Pinprick stars gleamed down shaking summer houses. Plotters glided behind pasteboard hedges. I saw a woman dressed in her maid's clothing. Hear her husband offer her the first tender words he'd uttered in years, only because he thought she was someone else. Could you catch a realer moment? And how, if not in a net of pure artifice? The disguises of opera were made for Mozart. The final resolution melted sight. Through my tears, I saw the Emperor yawn.
Most ingenious, Mozart. You are coming along nicely. I do think we must omit encores in future. It really makes things far too long. Make a note, Rosenberg.
Majesty.
Gentlemen, good night to you. Strack, attend me.
Hey, Salieri. What do you think? Do you think I'm coming along nicely?
I think the piece it is extraordinary. I think it is marvelous.
I will
Yes.
tell you what it is. It's the best opera yet written, and only I could have done it. No one else living.
Rosenberg's serious.
I'll never forgive Mozart.
He'll do anything to get back at him.
So, it wasn't too hard to get the piece canceled. I saw to it through the person of the resentful director that in the entire season, Figaro was played only 9 times. My defeat turned into a victory. And God's response to me remained as inscrutable as ever. Was he paying me any notice at all?
Withdraw! With absolutely no plans for its revival.
I commiserate with you, my friend, but if the public does not like one's work, one must accept this gracefully. And certainly they didn't.
It's too complicated.
Too tiresome.
And all those weird harmonies.
And never a good bang at the end of a song so you know when to clap.
So, I will not have to plot too hard against his operas in the future. I must concentrate on the man. I decided to spend as much time with him as possible, try to learn everything I could of his weaknesses.
I'll go to England. They love music in England. That's the answer.
You were, yet again, in the library of the Baroness Volstoppens, that room fated to be the scene of so many ghastly encounters between the two of us. And again, the compensating Colonel Mascarpone.
I was there when I was a boy. They absolutely adored me. I had more kisses than you've had cakes. When I was a child, everybody loved me.
Perhaps we will again. Why don't you go to London and try, huh?
Because I have a wife and a child and no money. I wrote to Papa to see if he would take the boy off my hands just for a few months so I could go, but he refused. He's a bitter man, of course. After he was done showing me off around Europe, he never went anywhere himself. He just stayed up in Salzburg, kissing the ring of the fart bishop, lecturing me. The real thing is, he's jealous. Underneath it all, he's jealous of me. He'll never forgive me for being cleverer than he is. You know a little secret? Leopold Mozart is just a jealous, dried-up old turd, and I actually detest him.
Leopold Mozart.
Leopold Mozart. Leopold Mozart is dead.
Wolfgang. Wolfgang, don't despair. Death is inevitable, my friend.
Oh, I go now.
How do you mean?
In the world, there's no one else. Nobody who could understand the wickedness around. I don't see it. He watched for me all my life and I betrayed him.
No.
I talked against him. I married where he begged me not. I left him alone. I danced and fooled about and played billiards. And he was at home alone night after night with no woman to take care of him. We used to sing this kissing song at bedtime when I was little. A rock forgata fa, Marina Camina fa. His whole silly made up words. And then no one kissed him after I left. Ever again.
Oh, God. You mustn't accuse yourself. Lean upon me, if you wish. Lean upon me. So rose the ghost father in Don Giovanni. Father, more accusing than any in our row. So rose the figure of a guilty libertine cast into hell. I stood and watched as from his ordinary life he created art. We were both ordinary men, he and I. If he from the ordinary created legends, I from legends created only the ordinary. Could I not have ended my war against him? Shown him some pity? Oh yes, my friends, at any time. If he above showed me one drop of it. Every day I set to work. I prayed. I still pray, you understand? Let this one be good to me. Just this one. But would he ever? I heard my music calm in convention, not one breath of spirit lifted off the shallows. And I heard his month after month, the spirit singing unstoppable to my ears alone. Grant this to me! Grant this to me! No, Salieri, I do not need you. I have Mozart. Better for you to remain silent. Ha, ha, ha. The creature's gleeful giggling was the laughter of God. I had to stop it! How? Destitution. Reduce the man to destitution. Starve out the god. How fare you today?
Badly. I have no money and no prospect of it.
So, be too hard, surely?
We must find him a host.
One danger, the emperor. There's nothing available, I'm afraid, Your Majesty.
There's chamber composer now that Gluck is dead.
What? Mozart can follow Gluck.
I won't have him say I drove him away. You know what a tongue he has.
Well, then give him Gluck's position, but not Gluck's salary, Majesty. That'd just be wrong.
Gluck got 2,000 florins a year. What should Mozart get?
400? Like payment, but for like duties.
Perfectly fair. I'm obliged to you, court composer.
Majesty. And so easily done. Like all men obsessed with being thought generous, Joseph II was quintessentially stingy.
Herr Mozart, vous nous faites honneur.
It's a damn insult. It's not enough to keep a mouse and cheese for a week.
Regarded as a token, Calloway.
When I was a child, they gave me snuff boxes. Now it's tokens. And for what? Pom-pom, for fireworks, twang-twang, for contra dances?
I didn't know that you'd be distressed. I wouldn't have suggested it if I'd known you'd been angry.
You suggested it.
I only wish I could have done more.
Oh, Forgive me. You are a good man. You are a truly kind man. I realize that now, and I am a monstrous fool. You ashamed me!
No.
man!
S'il vous plaît, a little less enthusiasm, I beg you.
I shall see you again soon.
Of course.
Why don't you come visit me?
I will, I promise.
Bene.
Bad.
My friend, my new friend. Now, if ever, was the time for God to crush me. I waited. And you know what happened? I had just ruined Mozart's career at court. God rewarded me by granting me my dearest wish.
Kapellmeister Bono.
Kapellmeister Bono.
Kapellmeister Bono is dead. You are appointed
By royal decree.
to fill his place.
First Royal and Imperial Kapellmeister to our court.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Evviva, Salieri.
Well done, Salieri.
Dear Salieri. There it is.
Now I was truly alarmed. How long would I go unpunished?
Mozart looks appalling.
Must be galling, of course.
I hear he's dousing himself constantly with medicine.
For what?
Envy I had.
Actually, I hear syphilis.
I met him next at Prague.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, and to you. Both. There's obviously been a change for the worse. His eyes gleam oddly like a dog's when the light catches. How are you, my friend? I hear you are not well.
It's nothing, just a few pains. And I do not sleep well always.
Really?
I tend to have dreams now quite often.
Wolfgang.
Dreams? You mean nightmares?
Well,
Not now, dear.
No, please. Tell me.
actually, it's always the same one. A looming figure appears to me all wrapped in gray, doing this. It has no face. What do you think that means?
Surely you do not believe in dreams, my friend.
No, of course not. Really.
Surely you do not, madam.
I never dream, sir. Things are unpleasant enough awake.
It's all fancy, of course.
If Mozart had proper work, he might dream less for Kapellmeister.
Stanzi, please. Please excuse us, sir. Come, dearest. We are well enough, thank you.
He's growing freakish.
No question.
Gray figures with no faces?
His circumstances make him anxious, I fancy.
They're getting desperate. They move house again.
Yes, to Robenstein gossip. Number 9-7.
They must be desperate.
It is a real slum, after all.
Does he earn any money at all, apart from his boat?
Nothing whatever.
Here he's starting to beg.
I hear he's sending letters to 20 brother Masons.
Really?
They're giving him money.
Of course. They would. Masons naturally would help him. Stupid of me to have forgotten them. As long as the Masons were there to help, there'd be no finally starving him. As long as he asked, they would keep supplying his wants. I had to find a way to stop it, and quickly.
Lord Feud is most displeased with him.
Is he?
This is not good, brother. The lodge was not created for you to beg from.
What else can I do, Baron?
Give concerts as you used to do.
I am no longer fashionable, Baron, and no subscribers left.
I am not surprised. You write tasteless comedies which give offense. I warned you, often enough.
You did. I admit it.
I will send you some fugues of Bach tomorrow. You can arrange those for my Sunday concert. You shall have a small fee.
Thank you, Baron. I cannot live by arranging Bach.
Generous fellow.
All the same, I'll have to do it. If he were to turn the lodge against me, I'd be finished. My brother Masons virtually keep me now.
Wolfgang, it's embarrassing, I know, but you must allow me to relieve you as well.
No.
If it is the duty of a brother Mason to help, how much more of a friend?
Not another word. I would never take money from you. That friendship is worth all the gold in the world. No more of that, please.
You overwhelm me.
How manage. You'll see. Things are looking up. I have a marvelous proposal from Chickeneater. He's a new member of this lodge.
The actor?
Yes. He owns a theater out in the suburbs.
So, more of a music hall, shortly.
Yes. He wants me to write him a vaudeville, something for ordinary German people. Isn't that a wonderful idea? He's promised me half the receipts when we open.
Nothing in advance.
He said he couldn't afford anything. I know it's not much of an offer, but a popular piece about brotherly love could celebrate everything we celebrate as
I
Masons.
suppose it could. What if you put the Masons into it?
Into an opera? All the same, what an idea.
Hey, our rituals are secret, Wolfman.
I needn't copy them exactly. I could adapt them a little.
Well, it would certainly be for good cause.
Brotherly love!
Brotherly love! Take courage, Wolfgang. It is a glorious idea.
It is, isn't it? It really is.
Just tell no one until it's finished.
Not a word.
Secret.
Secret.
Good. And if that didn't finish him with the Masons, nothing would.
Mozart is pleased with himself.
He's writing a secret opera?
And I hear he won't tell anyone his theme.
Oh, it's also tiresome.
He told me everything. Initiation ceremonies, ceremonies with blindfolds, all copied from the Masons. He sat at home, writing his own destruction. A home which lies for daily more grim.
Cold. Cold all day. Hardly surprising since we have no firewood.
Papa was right. We act, as he always said, beggars.
It's all his fault.
Papa's.
He kept you a baby all your life.
I don't understand. You always loved Papa.
I did.
You adored him. You told me so often.
I hated him.
What?
And he hated me.
That's absurd. He adored us both very much. You're being extremely silly now.
Am I?
Yes, little wife of my heart.
Would you like to know what I really thought of your father? Do you remember the fire we had last night? The one we had because it was so cold you couldn't even get the ink wet? You said, what a blaze. Remember? What a blaze, all those old papers going up. Well, my dear, all those old papers are just all your father's old letters, that's all. Every one since the day we married.
What?
Every one. Every letter about what a ninny I am, what a bad housekeeper I am. Every one. Shit on him, shit on him.
You bitch!
At least it kept us warm. What else will do that? Perhaps we should dance. Dance to keep warm. You love to dance, little girl. Write me a contra dance, Mozart. It's your job to write dances, isn't it? No, you try.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, reading! Please, don't, please, let me. Don't, please! Look, there's a kiss coming for you. Words coming right out of that corner, and another one all wet, all sloppy wet, coming right to you. Kiss.
Get off!
Tansy, I'm frightened. Something awful's happening to me. My body hurts all the time, and the dream.
I can't bear more of this.
You're like this now. Here, come here. And his face is hidden. It's always hidden.
Stop it, for God's sake, stop it! It's me who's frightened of me! You frightened me! If you go on like this, I'll leave you, I swear.
Stop.
I mean it, I do.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Come, little wife of mine. Come. Who am I? Quick, tell me. Hold me and tell me who I am. Come on. Who?
Wussy.
And what else?
Meowie powie.
And you're Squeaky Peaky. And Stanzy Manzy. Beanie Genie.
Wolfie poofy.
Boopy beepy.
Stupid.
Come on, let's do it. Do it. Poppy.
Poppy.
Pappy.
Pappy.
Papa.
Papa.
Papa papa.
Papa.
Papa 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 papa. Papa papa papa. Stanzy, what is it?
Suddenly, she was daughter, a boy.
Poor little imp. appears.
Something more has happened.
Even stranger. She's gone. Constanza's gone away. Just for a little while, she says. She's taken the baby and gone to Baden, to the spa.
Why?
It's my own fault. I frightened her away. She thinks I'm mad.
Surely not.
Perhaps I am. I think maybe I am.
We've both gone.
This morning I saw a figure much like the one in my dream, only it was clear, not misty, and I was awake. In my room in broad daylight, and it spoke! It was horrible.
We've gone. Calm yourself. Just tell me what happened.
I was seated at my work table. Suddenly 3 sharp knocks came at the door. And a looming figure entered, all muffled in gray, but it had a face, a death's head, glaring at me with frozen eyes sunk deep in little caves of bone, and it spoke a horrible sound like a man hissing. Wolfgang Mozart, you are now required by my master to write a requiem mass. It must be finished completely when you see me next, and you will tell no one. And I asked, who is dying? Like, who is this requiem for, and who is your master? Know only this. He will be much displeased if it is not finished when required. Therefore, write quickly. And then he turned and left, and I went to the window to see him reappear in the street below, but he didn't. He had vanished.
My friend, this is all simply morbid fancy. It all just only in there. Only there.
I'm being silly, aren't I?
Yes, I think you are.
And yet it had the force of real things. No wonder Stanzi left, poor girl. I frightened her away. Now she'll miss the vaudeville, and I wrote so much of it for her to make her laugh.
It's finished so soon. It's even a month.
Music is easy. Marriage is hard.
Long to hear it.
The theater is not grand. It's just a popular music hall. No one from court will be there.
I think that matters to me. I go anywhere to hear a work by you.
Saturday will be the first performance.
Good. And I know that I'm no substitute for your little wife, but I think I might just know someone who can chase your glooms away.
Saturday night, then.
Saturday. What was happening? This gray figure, a ghost ordering a mass from beyond the grave. Clearly not.
Are you ready? It's time for the performance!
I can't wait. A vaudeville by you. Get the letto a salute. And if you recall, I promised to cheer you up. Well, behold.
Katerina!
So, to the opera we went. Strange Band 3. The first royal Kapellmeister, sleek as a cat. His mistress, as befeathered as the great songbird she had become. And Mozart. Odd-looking and drunk off the cheap wine that was now his constant habit. We went in to the suburbs, a crowded music hall, in a tenement.
You must be indulgent. This is my first piece of this kind.
Yep. We sat as he wished among ordinary Germans. The smell, sweat, and sausage almost annihilating. This is so exciting!
You think so?
This is the audience we should be writing for, and not the jury old court. As always, you show the way. As always, he did. My pungent neighbors rolled on their benches at the jokes, whilst I, amongst them, heard the magic flute. He put the Masons into him, all right. How? He turned them into a secret order of monks. I heard voices calling from ancient temples. I saw a vast sun rise over a timeless landscape. And in it, I saw dancing animals and floating children, and by its rays, all the poison we feed each other, drawn up our way. And behold, in that sun, I saw his father, no longer an accusing figure, but a forgiving one, the highest priest of the order, his arms outstretched to the world in love. Mozart feared Leopold no longer. The final legend had been written. Oh, the sound of that newfound peace in him, so tender, so serene. There was the magic flute. There, right next to me. How could this be in response to everything I had done to him? This was how he answered to all my injuries. These priceless sighs of exultation. Wolfgang.
Mozart!
Baron! You here! How wonderful of you to come!
I had, of course, suggested it.
What have you done?
Excellency?
You have put all our rituals into a vulgar show.
No, sir.
They are plain for all to see and to laugh at. You have betrayed the order.
Baron, I must speak.
Don't speak for him, Salieri. You were ever a crude vulgarian we hoped to mend. Stupid, hopeless task. Now you're a betrayer as well. I shall never forgive you. And depend upon it, I shall ensure that no Freemason or person of distinction will do so in Vienna so long as I have life.
Baron, you must let me.
No, sir! Leave alone! I did not look for this reward, Mozart. Never speak to me!
Wolfgang, all is not lost! Of course it was. Now he was broken, ruined, shunned from every man of influence. He didn't even get his half receipts from the opera.
Chicken-headed pays him nothing.
Chickinator cheats him,
Gives him enough of liquor.
keeps all the rest for himself.
Could have managed it better myself.
And as for Mozart,
What? I haven't seen him in days. What's he doing?
we don't know. He's become really odd, sir.
Turned dreadfully strange, sir.
Stays in his apartment all day,
Burns his candle all night,
but appears over and over at his window,
staring down wildly into the street below.
twitching,
Trembling,
like a man deeply disordered.
or driven out of his mind.
In fact, the rumor is...
Rumor is, sir,
What? Say it!
our Wolfgang has lost his wits.
True. It's impossible. Madness. I hadn't considered that. Him retreating into that terrible refuge. There would lie my victory. Surely, loss of wit means loss of talent. He was disarmed at last. Triumph surged up in me. But at the same time came a chill, a deep, spreading chill. Had I actually done this, driven a man mad, I had to know for myself. I had to see. I had to go immediately. I couldn't keep away. So it was incredibly late, one freezing night in November 1791. I found myself hurrying across the endless streets of the city under a churning sky, hidden moon, heading to his lodgings where I'd never been before, no notion of what I might find. window alight above it. I stealthily stationed myself, watched from the shadows below, but instantly, as if sensing me, he appeared. A drawn face, distorted by fear, stared straight down at me, standing motionless in the shadows, deep cloaked against the cold. Faintly, I heard a cry from behind the dirty glass. Through it, I saw his mouth forming the frenzied words, more time, oh please! I stood frozen in alarm, till suddenly, without warning, the moon sprang forth, spilling its merciless light all down me after coming out from behind a cloud. He instantly recognized me at once, and there was nothing for it but to greet him cheerfully. With a gesture of pure relief, he threw up the casement and called down to me.
Signore! How wonderful of you to come! Come up and have some fun. We've nothing to eat, not even a bun. And alas, alack, we've nothing to drink, but bottles and bottles and bottles of ink. A thing, if you please.
Well, as I climbed the stairs, the stone feet, he was waiting for me at the top.
1,000 welcomes, sir. Enter, if you please, the Palazzo Amadeus.
For the first time, I saw the place to which I had consigned him, a filthy chamber in complete disorder. Empty wine bottles everywhere, discarded linens, and across the floor, an inky pavement of fresh manuscripts stirring in icy gusts from ill-fitting windows. I knew at once what these must be. As for his face, it held a look I'd not seen before. Not madness at all, but a deep-seated physical sickness.
Tell me, sir, what are you doing here so late? It is late, isn't it?
Well, that's the same of you. You have been concerned. What are you doing this late? Surely not working.
No, not really.
Then what's all this?
Nothing, just silliness. A new piece.
It's the Requiem, isn't it?
I know, it's stupid. The messenger isn't real, you told me, but all the same, there's no point in taking chances, is there? If he were to show up and I had nothing for him, I'd look foolish. Mind you, it's nowhere near finished. There was a time I could finish a Requiem in a week, not anymore. To be exact, I'm feeling very poorly.
My friend.
It's true. My body hurts all the time, my joints, my head, and I know why. I've been poisoned. They say the Masons poison people who offend them. I don't mean that. The real thing is, I'll tell you one thing. If he comes too soon, that messenger, I'll tell him to his face. If your master takes me too quick, then there just won't be a mask, so there! He can hiss at me all he wants.
My friend, what are you saying?
Well, isn't it obvious? It's for me.
What is?
The mass. It's for me, myself. It's ordered I am to write my own. Why order a requiem if no one's gonna die? You know the worst part? Denying me proper time. That really shames me. I've never done that in my life, offered unfinished work. I wonder, sir, if you would oblige me and take a look at it. Just a page or two, and tell me if it is worthy. You see, I don't know anymore. Everything's leaving me. The sounds are running away. I can't catch the notes. My hand's tired. It's written too much. The Kyrie is finished. You need only read that. Kyrie, the first theme, and A Psalm, the second, both together make a double fugue. My father would have approved of that, at least. Only you, my boy, only you could have done it. Please. It It began so well, my life. The world was so full once. So happy. All the carriages, all the journeys, all the rooms of smiling faces. Everybody smiled at me when I was young. The king at Schomberg, the princess at Versailles. They lit my way personally to the keyboard. And Papa bowing with such joy. Why does it all have to go? Was I so wicked? Why do I have to go? It's bad, isn't it? It's bad.
It will teach the world to mourn.
Grazie, signore, grazie, grazie.
What shall I tell you? In my shaking hand, I held the terrible contradiction that only art can allow. Something immortal yet stinking of death, something indestructible yet rotting.
I bless you.
I was overwhelmed with horror. What was this appalling music for? Of course not himself. What need mourn for a man who will live forever?
I bless you, signore.
Who then?
I can't believe you came here, sought me out. No one seeks me out anymore. Only you, my one protector, Antonio.
Stood there, his despairing mass, sounding over and over again in my head its gigantic lamentations. And I knew absolutely who it was for. The boy. That eager boy who once sung up his anthems to the Lord. In 10 years of unrelenting spite, I had destroyed myself. And suddenly, every feeling still left uncorrupted in me rose up, crying, "End this! End this now! Confess to him! This creature you have broken, only him. How else can you possibly live on? Wolfgang, you must hear me. It's true, you are poisoned. You're right.
What do you mean?
Me. No one else. We are both poisoned, both of us together.
I don't understand.
You with me, both with each other.
Hey, please excuse me. I'm stupid sometimes, sir.
Oh, please, you have to listen. Sì, tutti e due. Tutti e due. Noi siamo netti. Tu con me. Io con te. I eat what God gives me. Dose after dose. For all of life is poison. Antonio Salieri. Il tuo nemico. Il tuo assassino. Il tuo morte.
Bravo! Bravissimo! I think you are Signore Tiddly Whitley. You had some before you came. I thought that might be so.
No.
Tiddly, widdly, piddly, and why not? It's a cold back and a good performance.
No, you have to listen to me. Understand what has been done to you.
What? Why are you being like this? It's stupid. Why have you come here? What do you want?
Don't you know what I have endured from you? Ever since you were here, I have lived in hell. What I did to you is nothing to what you did to me.
Stop it, please, Signore. I don't know what you're saying.
My God smiled and permitted it. No matter what I did, you would fill the world. You left me with nothing. No matter. Oh, I do not blame you. It's his will, huh? I don't hate you. You're only an instrument.
Please, Signore, this makes no sense.
No, none. And now you're going. You're right. He's finished with you. You're too feeble to be used anymore, all worn through. He can only use. And he doesn't care, Amadeus. God does not care, Amadeus. He cares nothing for whom he uses, nothing for whom he denies. You're equal in that at least, huh?
Stop it! Stop it! You are frightening!
Therefore, be merciful, huh? Show mercy, because we can. Us, not him, us, and us alone. Please, you have to forgive me. Wolfgang, for pity's sake, you must. You have to.
No! It's stupid! Go away! Go away now!
Wolfgang, please, you must hear me. I'm begging now, on my knees. Please. Absolve me, dear Lord, for all my sins against you, all of my damages, all of my trespasses unnumbered, all of my endless cruelties. Endless wrongs. Please. Absolve my wicked soul. Tell me. Dear Paul, I should have killed Amadeus. Reduce the man, reduce the God. Behold, my vow fulfilled. Profoundest voice in the world, reduced to a nursery tune. So finally, I left. Refused, unheard. Of course. Grazie, signore. Per sempre. Never, ever after could I confess to anyone. Until I summon you tonight. My last.
Wolfie? I'm back.
Starving?
Yes, little husband of my heart.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Salieri. Salieri has killed me.
Yes, my dear.
He did. He told me so.
Yes, I'm sure.
He did! He did!
Look, I'm back now. I'm here to take care of you now for always. Hush now, be silent. No one has hurt you.
Salieri. Salieri.
You'll get better soon. I
Salieri.
promise.
Dr. Cosette says there's little hope.
No point in seeing him at all.
And especially as he cannot.
Hey, they say he's still trying to finish that math.
The little wife won't let him anymore.
Can you hear me? Wolfie, Wolfie, try to hear. If I've been a bore, if I've nagged a bit about money, it didn't mean anything. Only because I'm spoiled. You spoiled me, Lovey. You just must get better, Wolfie. We need you. Carl and baby Franz as well. It's just the three of us. We don't cost much. Just don't leave us. We wouldn't know what to do without you. And you wouldn't know much either up in heaven without us. Sorry thing. You can't even cut your own meat without help. I'm not clever, Lovey. But it can't have been easy living with a goose. But I've looked after you. You must admit that. I brought you fun too. Quite a lot, really. Are you listening? Know one thing. It was the best day of my life when you married me. And as long as I live, I'll be the most honored woman in the world. Can you hear me?
The death certificate said kidney failure, hastened by exposure to cold. The generous Lord Few paid for a pauper's funeral, 20 other corpses in an unmarked lime pit.
What I can spare you shall have for the children. There's no need to waste it on vain show.
What did I feel? Pity. Pity at last. For the creature I had broken. Felt pity my God can never feel. I weakened God's flute to thinness. God blew as he must, without cease. Flute split in the mouth of his ceaseless want. As for Constanza, in the fullness of time, she would marry again to a Danish diplomat, dull as a clock. She would retire to Salzburg, birthplace of the great composer, to become highest keeper of his shrine.
A sweeter-tongued man never lived. In 10 years of blissful marriage, I never heard him utter a single coarse or conceited word. The purity of his life is reflected absolutely in the purity of his music. In selling his manuscripts, I charge by the ink. So many notes, so many shillings. That seems to me the simplest way.
So I stayed on in the city of the musicians. On, reverenced by all, for 32 years. Slowly, the nature of God's punishment became clear to me. What had I asked for in that church? Was it not fame? And now I had it. Quite simply, I was to become the most famous musician in all of Europe. I was to be bricked up in fame, buried in fame, embalmed in fame. This was my sentence. I must endure 32 years of being called distinguished by people incapable of distinguishing. Then, when I had had my nose rubbed and famed to vomiting, awards, receptions, civic medals, chains, then came his master stroke. It would all be taken away. Every scrap. Mozart's music would sound everywhere. And mine in place on earth. I must live to see myself become extinct. Nemica di Nemici. Dio implacabile. One moment's violence, and then it's all over. But you see, I cannot accept this, being sucked into oblivion, not even my name remembered. I did not live on this earth to be his joke for eternity. Now, I still have one trick left me. See how he deals with this. All week, I've been shouting about murder. You heard it yourselves, remember? Oh, Mozart, Mozart. Oh, forgive your assassin, Mozart. I did this deliberately. My servants carried the news into the streets. The streets repeated it to one another. Now my name is on every tongue. Vienna, city of scandal, has a scandal worthy of it at last. Is it true? Could it be possible? Did he do it after all? Now they'll all be sure. They'll discover my dreadful death and believe the lie forever. After today, whenever men speak of Mozart's name with love, they will speak of mine with loathing. As his name grows in the world, so will mine, if not in fame, then in infamy. I'm going to be immortal after all. And he will be powerless to stop it. Amici, I was born a pair of ears and nothing more. It is only through hearing music that I've known that God exists. Only through writing music that I could worship. All around me, men hungered for general rights. I've hungered only for particular notes. They sought liberty for mankind. I sought only slavery for myself. To be owned to be used, to be exhausted by an absolute. This was denied me. And with it, all meaning. If I go now to become a ghost of myself, I will stand in the shadows while you come to this earth in your turns. And when you feel the dreadful bite of your failures, the taunting of an uncaring, unachievable God, I will whisper my name. Antonio Salieri, patron saint of mediocrities. And in the depths of your downcastness, you can pray to me, and I will forgive you. Vi saluto.
Beethoven's Conversation Book, November 1823. Visitors write the news for the deaf man.
Salieri has slit his throat and is still alive.
Beethoven's Conversation Book, 1824. Visitors write the news for the deaf man.
Salieri has become quite deranged. He claims he is guilty in the early death of Mozart, having done away with him by poison.
Oh, the German Musical Times, May 25th, 1824.
Our worthy Salieri just cannot seem to die. In the frenzy of his imagination, he accuses himself in complicity in the early death of Mozart. The dry rambling of an overexcited mind believed by nobody but the old deluded fool himself.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. No one believes it in the world.
Mediocrities. Now, and come. I absolve you all.